Welcome to a full body yoga flow for mobility and flexibility. If you sit often and you feel stiff, this is the flow for you. Let's come into a seated position, whatever that looks like for you, whatever seated position feels most comfortable. And we're going to start with 3 deep grounding breaths. Inhaling deeply into our bellies, expanding our belly with each inhale, and exhaling even deeper than we've inhaled to release all the stagnant energy and contract our bellies with each exhale. Do this deep, expansive breath for 3 rounds in total. And whenever you're ready, we are going to prepare for seated cat and cow. Inhale, and on the exhale, we're going to go into cow, pushing our spine back. And on the inhale, we're going to push our chest out for cat, warming up our spine. Remember, this is great for anyone who feels stiff in their bodies, who sits a lot and there's just stagnant muscles. You need more movement in your lymphatic system to help with lymphatic drainage. We're going to inhale, bring our hands up, and on the exhale, we're going to twist to our left. Another great pose for your spine if you're spending way too much time sitting. Inhale, hands up again. Exhale gently and twist to the right. Now we're going to inhale, raise our hands, and exhale, bring them down to our sides and prepare for our yogic squat. This is going to allow us to get into our hips. This is a great hip opener, great stretch for the groin region. These are parts of the body that don't often get a lot of attention. We store a lot of stress, a lot of trauma, a lot of emotions in the hips. So find your balance. Be sure that your feet are hip width distance apart. Make sure that your calves are touching your hamstrings, and squat in a way that you feel most balanced. Bring your hands to prayer and sit in yogic squat for as long as you feel comfortable. When you're ready, come up to standing. Bring your hands up. And exhale for a forward fold. The first forward fold of the day. Another pose that is great for your back. Inhale again, a great stretch in the body. Bring your hands up as high as you can. Exhale, bring your upper body back down for another forward fold. Last round, hands up, high as they can go, and exhale for forward fold. Now we're going to raise our right hand and bend our left leg while we're in forward fold so we can get a stretch in our hamstrings, a stretch in our legs. Remember, this is a full body flow. We're going to switch sides. Bring your right palm to the mat, bend your right leg, and bring your left arm up into the air. Inhale, hands up as high as they can go, and exhale for forward fold. We're going to prepare for a plank. You can decide to jump back if you feel called to, or gently step your legs back for plank. We're going to breathe 2 cycles of breath here, holding the pose so that we get into our abs. And then we're going to inhale up into downward facing dog. Pedal the feet if you feel called or if you feel comfortable for an added leg stretch. Stay in downward facing dog for as long as you like. Or you can follow along and bring yourself back to plank and then back down to the mat, onto your chest, onto your belly. On an inhale, come up to cobra, a beautiful cobra, a beautiful back bend. And on the exhale, you're going to come back down to your belly. Inhale, bring your right arm out beside you. And bring your left leg across your body for a spinal twist. I love spinal twists. It makes your body feel so amazing. The cracks, the pops, I swear it's such a great stretch. We're going to bring our left leg back to center. With you having your right arm out, you're stretching your shoulder as well. So this is a great double trouble stretch. Now we're going to do the same thing. Whatever we do on one side, we have to do on the other for balance. Bring your left arm out and bring your right leg across your body for a spinal twist. Stay here for as long as you like. Enjoy this stretch. And whenever you're ready, we can come into our first child's pose of the session. I like to open my legs as wide as I possibly can for a added hip stretch. You can decide to keep your legs closer together. That is okay. You can also decide to use props for support. You can bring a yoga block, a blanket, a pillow underneath the chest if you feel called to. Stay here for as long as you like. Now we're going to come back onto our bellies. And on an inhale, we are going to come up into Sphinx pose. So be sure that your elbows are tucked closely to your body. And we're going to look over our right shoulder and our left shoulder. If you feel called to, if you are experiencing neck pain or any discomfort in the neck, you can opt out. You can just sit in Sphinx. It is perfectly fine. Do what feels right for your particular body. If you are doing the neck rotations, be sure to do a total of 3 rounds if you feel most comfortable with following along. On an exhale, we're going to bring our head back down and lift up our left leg. And if you feel called, you can bring your left arm out to pull that calf muscle closer to your thigh. Breathe through this posture, through this pose. And then we're going to switch sides and bring our right leg up. Hold on to it if you feel called to. If not, just simply bring it up. Or you can continue to lie on your chest if that feels comfortable to you as well. Release your leg, and on an inhale, push yourself up and come into child's pose just briefly as we transition to our backs to close out the flow. You did it. We're almost done. We're going to prepare for Shavasana. This is a yoga pose that involves no effort. It is all about no effort. You should not be efforting in this pose. Lying down on your back, arms at your side, feet laid out comfortably, and you are resting here. This is the time where you take intentional time to simply rest, to just be. Inhale for as many cycles of breath as you feel called to. I chose to do 6 in this flow. If you want to do 6 and that feels good to you, do that. But this is your time for you. Just breathe. Don't clench any muscles. Try to not think too much or put any energy behind any thoughts that are passing through. Simply observe. Maybe give gratitude and thanks for you showing up for yourself today. If you feel called. If not, simply relax. Continue to breathe deeply here. But whenever you're ready, begin to wiggle your fingers and toes to wake up the body. And we're going to prepare to gently and slowly come into a seated position. So roll over on your side. Breathe gently here. Take your time coming up into a seated position. There is no rush. Come up into a comfortable seat. On an inhale, bring your hands up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart space. Thank you for showing up for yourself today. I look forward to doing another flow with you. Peace.